Hey guys, it's Tiny Tom Logan back with another video for you. Yes, it's another chitty chatty kind of subscriber-y video. Yeah, I'm going to call it a subscriber video, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm actually trialing the set for the first time. Now, trialing the sets because I have the camera on auto and all stuff like that. I also want to test out the acoustics because I can hear in my ears that it is quite echoey in here. But most importantly, it's not finished, but I do need to get started with making these videos again. So essentially what I thought I would do is I'd have a play around with the camera and rather than just stare at it in the office on my own, I'm going to share it with you guys as well. But I need to kind of give you some stuff to think about as well, don't I? Well, the first video that I'm going to be making review-wise when I come back are the new Corsair SF power supplies. Small form factor and they are tiny. I was hoping I was going to have a full-size one as well. Didn't even notice, did you? But anyway, so they're the small form factor ones and they are itty bitty. I mean, if you look at the two, it's absolutely teeny tiny. It's amazing what they've crammed in. And I've got the SF450 and the SF600. So we've got a 450 watt, which is going to be pretty good for even a basic gaming system, really. And then the 600 watt. I mean, 600 watt, that's a pretty good wattage. You could even have a Haswell, what am I on about? You could have a Skylake GTX 980 tie rig powered off of this, and look at the size of it. It fits in my hand. But anyway, other more exciting things that we have coming is I've got the Hex Gear R40 here, and I've had it here for a little while, and thanks to Nate, he's now sent me a new accent pack so that I can show you the fact that you can have it inverted and reverted and upside down, back to front, left, right, all round, all over the place. And obviously I went with white and red because let's face it, it is the colours. Other things that we have coming with you, if you've not seen, I have a shed again. So the shed days are back. But it's a little bit more of an unconventional shed because it's a converted bathroom. It's my shower shed. Sounds a little bit crazy, but what it's going to mean is I'm going to have room to tinker, cut, paint, sand, file, do all kinds of stuff that I was very limited with before because I didn't really like getting the office messy and all that type of stuff. So that is going to be evolving as well. This is a dedicated filming room for us now, which means I have the office area where I can do my testing, and that is pretty much the same size room that I had previously. But all of this is all bonus. Now this isn't going to be the only set. This is just one set of shelves that I've got, and big thanks to Tiny Sister Logan for buying me the TTL letters. I can see that they're not showing up very well, but we have all other things in the background like Roggy, the Rog Robot. These things are like rocking horse drop-ins, I should say. So we've got Roggy, the Rog Robot, and then hiding in the corner, Mark got me my Sheldon bobblehead. So I have stuff on the shelves. Now these are going to get filled up with random stuff and it will evolve over time, and we may even end up with competitions where you need to spot stuff in the background. So there's all kinds of stuff there. Also, another big change is the fact that I'm stood up. I was putting a little bit of weight on, so I thought it was about time that I did it. But also what it's going to mean going forward is it's going to give us more room, and I'm hoping to get another camera as well, so that when I do kind of hands-on stuff, it'll already be zoomed in. So there are lots of things I have in my brain, but I'm running out of time and I need to start getting the content up for you guys again. In this room also, where the camera is right now, is eventually there's going to be a big motherboard display on the wall because I've had a special frame made up to put all 5 of the Asus Rampage Extremes in, because I've got the original 775 one right up to the Rampage 5, and they're all dead before people go crazy. But it was just, it was a bit of, the best way I can put it is kind of nerd art. Now we all like motherboards, plenty of people have them on display or put them on the wall, stuff like that. I've just gone that little step further and had a proper case made, and it's all going to be backlit, fingers crossed, it's going to look amazing. Big props to the Parvin boys for that. That is something that's coming in the not too distant future. So we've got 2 sets, there's possibly going to be another one where we're going to have a nice chair set up, and I'll have a little bit of a chilled kind of place, but I think this is probably going to be the spot where you're going to see me the most. As long as the camera likes it and the lighting and all's all right. It's going to take some time for me to adjust because I know the camera's going to be having a little bit of a spaz about the white on this with those, but we will see because yes, But most importantly is feedback. And that's the reason why I made this video. It is just a quick put it up, forget about it video. But I would like to hear your thoughts about just the initial impressions, because people haven't really seen this side of things yet. But I suppose if you follow me on Instagram, by the way, the link's underneath. It's basically Tiny Tom Logan on Instagram. I've been flooding pictures up with what's going on because Orca's now on display properly. In fact, why don't we go and have a look at her now? Right, okay, this is the office. Now, there's a lot more going on in here than just Orca, because it does go right the way around, and then we've got the desk on that side, and then over here on this one, there's another giant, great big desk all the way down here. So we have quite a bit of room. So long term, what this is going to mean, this is going to be HQ, this is where I'm going to be doing the videos, but I've also done it in a way that I can set the camera up if I wanted to, and we can talk about stuff as well. So we have another set. Now I've not got any lights on in here at the moment, like studio lights. We are just rocking the ceiling lights at the moment, which is why sometimes you can get bright and you get shadows. But again, it's all just a work in progress. We are running bare walls as well, and I've not even got anything up at the windows at the moment. So echo is definitely going to be there, but hopefully once I get things put up, things will be better. In case you haven't noticed already, I do have a Foos t-shirt on, and one of the things that I have got are some Foos pictures, which I'm going to be getting framed and put on the walls. Now these, I can't even express how excited I am. They're only prints, they're not originals, because obviously I'm not a rich man, so I'm not going to be able to have Foos originals, but you know, there's little things that are going to be going up in here that I'm actually quite excited about. But as I've said, this is just a very quick look. But at the moment, we could do an office tour, and I just want to get the feedback on whether you guys would like it. Orca's only got one network out, but I have got it set up so there are dual cables behind Orca. I've now got a managed switch. The server and Orca's replacement, because that is going to be coming within the next few months. I'm just waiting for a few things to click into place with hardware launches. I'm going to be going Team lines, and everything in here is Cat 7, so I've kind of future-proofed, and yes, it is overkill, but dual Cat 7 lines, all teamed up, should be getting double gigabit connections, so it will increase my productivity and be able to file transfers and stuff like that. So I have kind of, the reason why I spent so much time is trying to get things right straight away, which is why, like I said, I've pre-wired dual lines for Orca or Orca's replacement, and the server's set up with dual lines, and I've got a managed switch, which is all now set up, and it's all very exciting. And yes, I am very excited. But, and I always say but, don't I? No, there is a light right above my head, and now I've got sunspots and I can't see the camera. So I would very much like your feedback. Any advice? Audio, I know you're all going to moan about the audio, but it will get better. It's just going to have to take time. Something else that I'm thinking about doing is switching. At the moment, I just record in 1080p, but I'm thinking about switching to 1080p 60 frames per second. Feedback on that. I don't really see a point in 4K at the minute, but we'll see. Do you know what I mean? At this present moment in time, I think a second camera with a different look would probably be better for me, which is where I may end up, but it's all about the braces, and it could get immensely complicated and start looking messy. But, stop saying but, Tom, stop saying but. I would just love to hear your feedback. That's what this is all about. Forums, Facebook, Instagram, hit me up. I will try and keep my eye on the comments on YouTube as well. But for now at least, this is Tiny Tom Logan with a grin. I know they are a bit wonky teeth, do you know what I mean? And people do give me grief for that. But yeah, anyway. Please let me know what you think. And I should have the power supply video ready for you Monday, and then next week I will be very much into the Hex Gear case as well. But there is a lot of launches coming up that I am very much aware of, so there's going to be a lot of work to be getting done. But for now at least, this is Tiny Tom Logan in his new office, out.